we're going to do that your opponent's constitution is equal to opponent constitution minus your damage. And then we're going to say that if opponent constitution is less than 0, opponent constitution is equal to 0. That way, if your opponent's constitution dips to like -5, you wouldn't say, your opponent has -5 health points left. It would say your opponent has 0 health points left, if that makes sense. So, system.out.println, it has plus opponent constitution plus space health points left, like that. And then we do system.out.println your opponent deals plus opponent damage plus points of damage to you, semicolon there. Then if, and then constitution equals constitution. I spelled that way wrong. STTITUTION. Constitution equals constitution minus opponent damage. There we go. TIT there. CONSTITUTION. Okay, so then if constitution is less than 0, constitution is equal to 0. So then if your health dips below 0, it's brought back up to 0. And so we're going to then do our system.out.println. It has plus opponent constitution plus health. Oh wait, sorry, you, because you're the one that took damage now. You have plus constitution plus health points left. And now we can move on to outside of here. If constitution is greater than 0 and opponent constitution is less than or equal to 0. So if you are not dead and your opponent is dead, I'm putting this less. Actually, we don't need that less than because it'll be set equal to 0 here. So if constitution is less than 0 and opponent constitution is less than 0, then we want it to do this. And I think there's an extra one of, we don't need that. That has to be double equals. There we go. Like that. And so if you are alive, then system.out.println actually, you know what, let's do the other stuff first. I will println you have won the battle, and one battle win has been added to your record, like that. But before we do that, we will do stats subscript 4 equals stats subscript 4 plus 1 because you won. Then I'm going to do our try to do this. Try to do print writer out equals new print writer type file, and do out integer s equals 5, or no, s equals 0 while s is smaller than 5. Out.println stats s and s plus plus. Wait, let me check something earlier real quick. When I did, okay, I did put q there. I was just making sure. That's what to do equals 4. We're about 3 should be fine because that's just a copy. So that one also. This one I'm wondering about. Okay, that one's also right. Okay, so we're good. So I'm just going to use s here. While s is smaller than 5, println stats s. We're going to try to catch IO exception E, and might as well now let the system handle it. Print stack trace. And now system.println, you have won the battle, blah blah blah. Now we need this nice little thing here. And in fact, we could put that here too. There we go. And now we are almost done. We just have to write for the rule for if you tie and if you lose. So those are easier. Constitution is less than 0 and is equal to 0. And opponent constitution is equal to 0. That means you tied. System.out.println, you have tied with your opponent as you both died on the same turn. Okay? So then if constitution is equal to 0 and opponent constitution is larger than 0, then system.out.println, you have lost to your opponent as you have died before you could kill it. Like that. And we need our ending semicolons. Blunk, blunk. Okay. We are now practically done. We're just going to outside of here put, we already have it written. If what to do is equal to 6, then we're going to set a equal to 0. And we're going to do system.out.println goodbye with a crying emoticon. Now let's run this thing. Save. Hate for it to crash now and die. So, actually let me edit my stats.txt file. I'm going to cheat here just so I can make sure that of course I'm only doing this for the better good of making sure that that might be too many. I don't know, I'm too lazy to count. That making sure that we win so that it's a good cause to make sure that this program works right. So I'm just going to do a battle. I would like a legendary monster. Your opponent marches proudly into the ring. Good luck. You deal, big number, points of damage to your enemy at 0 health points left. Your opponent deals negative 229,608,775 points of damage to you. You have huge number of health points left. You have won the battle, and 1 battle win has been added to your record. That reminds me, there's one thing that I would like to change here, is that I don't want them to be able to do negative damage. So we should say if your damage is less than 0, your damage is equal to 0. Oops. What am I doing with 2 equal signs? Gosh. It's like a beginner Java mistake. If... we haven't... Wait. Yeah. So we have to do that here. So if opponent damage is less than 0, opponent damage is equal to 0. Did I spell it wrong? Cannot be resolved to a variable. Your damage. Okay, for some reason it is, I'll just int opponent damage equals 0. That way it makes that happy. opponent damage. I did spell it right. Let me just copy and paste this into here to make sure. Maybe I did spell it wrong. No, apparently I did spell it wrong. Okay, so wait, maybe we don't need this. Maybe it's okay if we don't use this. Yep, okay, it is. Cool. Okay. I wonder why it freaked out earlier about something like that. It was, where was it? It was this monster stats. Here, this thing. Right there, that's what it was freaking out about. Yeah, that did need to be defined. Okay, so now if we run it, save it first. Actually, when we run it, it does save, but I like to just save it. Your attack, ooh, what? It appears to have been blanked. Okay, I know why. It's because, here, we forgot to do out.close. Out.close. Stupid mistake again. So now it should work. Oh, and now I also need to cheat on this. So I need to do run it, so it creates the file, blah, 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 open it up, open with text edit. I'm just ensuring that we're going to win, nothing wrong with that. And let's run that. Okay, ta-da! And we're going to battle. I would like a legendary monster. Okay, see, now there's, you deal 0 points of damage to your enemy. Okay, so apparently the enemy has a really high, why am I dealing 0 points of damage to my enemy? Why is he dealing 0 points to me? Let's figure this out. So your damage minus opponent stats 1. I don't see why. Let's run this again. Let's battle. Let's choose an easy monster. Okay, that happened before. Oh, I see what happened. I think. Oh, well that's strange. Why it just completely skipped. I guess if you win in anyway. Let me run this on a hard monster. Battle hard monster. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's kind of weird. So you deal 0 points of damage to your enemy. Why am I dealing 0 points of damage? Did I screw some? Oh, no, I need to. I did. Let's see. Perhaps these values. Open with text edit. Maybe some of these are too big. No, they're not out of the range for integer. Let's try this again. Battle. Medium. Okay, it worked now. I don't quite know why that happened. Let's try legendary monster. Okay, it worked then. I don't know what happened. It might have been that those values are too big and were for some reason annoying it. I don't know. It does now work though. Sorry about that. And but it does work now. Let's do exit. Ta-da! And notice how it didn't do this again. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. I am going to, of course, put the source code for this in the description of this video. Actually, since you're watching it as I'm saying, since you're hearing me now, the link to that code is in the description as a Mediafire link. It's a .rtf file, and that was quite a few lines of code. That was 320 lines, including brackets and all that. So you know that's a pretty big program for a tutorial. But you know, it taught a lot of great concepts. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to comment below or personal message me on YouTube. And I think that is about it.